hands is the universal symbol for, hey, everybody, welcome back to the Spinner Rack. How you guys doing? I'm here with my boys, Cal and Petey. Today, we're going to be talking about Tiger King 2. How the hell to make another video about this? We have no idea, but it was one of the top shows during the pandemic. Guys, what are your take on this? That they're doing the second episode.
It made money. You got to do it.
What about you? What's your take on this, Cal?
I never watched the first one.
I cannot hear you, bro.
I said I never watched the first one.
Oh, never watched the first one. Okay, so
you told me about gay sex, and I said, "Oh, that's not for me." But you kept on watching.
No, that was not what we were watching. Okay, so no. Remember, we have the list of prescribed things you're supposed to say. So we'll talk about that later.
No, I remember. I remember you were talking to me about it, and you told me there was rampant gay sex on the show, and I said that's not for me. But you said you were going to continue watching.
I don't remember saying it like that at all. Petey, play the video.
You're supposed to say what camera would say. No, what is it? No promo. I don't know. No pro bono. I'm not sure if I got it right, but it's something to that effect. You ready?
Oh, almost forgot. Pause again.
Oh yeah, that's what you can do. You can say that.
Pause again, then.
Ready?
I just
said. You just what? You wanna defend yourself?
Select that. You know full well I'm being attacked, and you're saying nothing there, just smiling.
Play the fifth. Got it. Pause. Uh-oh. I'm just trying to point out that it did well during the pandemic.
It did. That's what I said.
My name's Joe Exotic. This is my way of living, and nobody's gonna tell me any otherwise.
Hey, all you cool cats are getting. Donald Lewis is missing. The
evidence, it's gone. What a spine. It got way bigger.
Damn, people are nuts, man.
I don't think we're done blowing shit up today.
You saw that. You saw that.
That is so crazy. These are all, they didn't give us these are all teasers. They're not giving us much new.
That was some bull.
Yeah, not giving us.
They knew that. They knew people are sitting there chomping at the bit for more of this stuff. That was it. They got us.
I don't know. Look,
they got us.
Other than Joe trying to get out of prison, you know, and people keep thinking he's going to get out. I don't see how he's going to get out of prison.
If Trump didn't do it, it's a done deal.
He said it like a million frigging times. What do you mean if he didn't do it? He, you know, even if he didn't do it, he incited somebody to try. What do you mean? We even seen him make plans to do it.
Did Trump say Trump get him out of prison?
Trump didn't get him out of prison.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he wanted, they were hoping that Trump would get him out to make the story more interesting, but it never happened. So he's just going to be doing the muffled. You have a collect call from Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic.
Not taking it. Now, if they got the tiger lady down in Florida, now that's a story, like, that investigation has to be opened up. Like, it just seems very weird. The husband goes missing and she gets the fortune. It's like, what the heck?
What are they're gonna do what else can they do? It's too late now. They're gonna do who else could have done it? That's all.
There's no statute of limitation on murder.
If there's no evidence, they just basically say, hey, now you're guilty until proven innocent. They don't have it.
You know what? You're right. I don't want to accuse her of anything, you know, but I just think that the kids his kids are saying, yo, that they think some foul play occurred. So
they've been saying that since the beginning. And what did the people in the town do? Nothing. Not the police, the courts, nothing. They didn't do anything to help him out or figure that out. So now they're gonna do it with the movie coming. It's BS. They're like, oh, we got a movie. Now we'll put everybody in jail.
So you got Joe Exotica, who
Joe Exotic,
who is just off the train on all kinds of stuff, doing illegal killing tigers, and having people take drugs on his property, and trying to just do whatever with the tigers he can. And you have the lady in Florida who's using people to work for her basically for free. She has this whole mystery about what happened to her husband who had the money, and then you have this last thing with the guy with the harem that, always seems to just slip out. No one seems to like hold him like, what's going on? He's the template for a lot of this madness of this whole secret tiger selling wild animal world, and you're like, there's a lot of weirdness going on here. No one seems to say, hey, probably this stuff needs to be regulated. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just, after watching this, the one thing I'm saying is like, there needs to be regulation in the trade of wild animals, period.
Yeah, but there's no way to sort of manage it. Only thing they can do is decide to change the make the penalty worse. But then it's like, I don't know. I guess it's some sort of commerce, so hence why they allow them to make these things up. But they all have sort of have harems. They all have people following blindly. Like they all have that same sort of setup. That's what I think the dynamic makes it interesting. Outside of the guy who, some of the people that kind of in the story, like they weren't in the story for too long. But it's like, I think, was it this comedian Ryan Davis? He said Tiger King. He said I never want to do a drug like that. I said, you go gay for meth just to get more meth? Like, nah, that's a drug I don't want to touch at all.
What's kind of interesting is that all these characters are bigger than life. None of them are the quiet, unassuming type. These guys are like PJ Barnum,
Yeah.
It's like these guys running a brand new circus basically, and that's what they're doing. And you're like, wow. But it's just in one spot. And they're showmen or showwomen, show person, trying to be correct there. You want to be anybody else? So it's the show person, we're just going to use showman for a minute. And they are all big. It seems the only way to do this is to have someone who has a personality that goes to 10 or 11, and pushes the limit of everything, So it's just kind of weird. It's just, I'm interested to see how they delve into that. I'm not too interested in necessarily going back into the life of Joe Exotic. I want to see what happens to the whole, because it's a huge network. How do you get people? He was dealing, he said it, he's dealing with people all over and selling cats and moving them around, and what happened to this cat that was there. So it's kind of interesting there. So hey, interested to see. Petey, are you interested to see?
I'm on the fence, but there's probably gonna be a buzz, and then of course you run out of things to see. So when you start seeing it go to number one, then it feels like, oh, let me check it out. So I'm on the fence, but we'll see what happens when it comes out.
I know I didn't want to see it at first too, but after a while I'd say, all right, let me just check it out. Okay. All right. So any further things, Cal?
Just check it out, huh? Okay.
Okay. Spinner rack?
Out.